My name's William Barnhart, 373 McKellar, and I got a couple things on my mind tonight. Since the first of the year, I've called the Chillicothe Gazette 5 times. Councilwoman Patrick's called the City Gazette twice on my behalf. I do not want community expressions. I don't feel that I should have to pick it up. I didn't ask for it, and I don't use it. And I mean, if I did the same thing, Chillicothe Gazette or the bag, they're both the same, I'd get arrested for littering. But they get away with it. And the vacant houses in Chillicothe, it's a shame. I don't know, we still have a city nuisance officer. You can look at any house that's vacant, and there'll be 4 community expression bags there and 4 of the bags there. If that's not littering, and in the end the taxpayers only have to pay for it. So if the Gazette or whoever owns the bag don't want to police theirself, maybe the city can start charging a nickel for each bag they deliver, and that will help pay for getting it disposed of. And the next thing I have on my mind is I'm in favor of banning cell phones, and I have some statistics that might get you in favor of voting for it. 21% of all teenagers killed in fatal car accidents are on the cell phone, and that's going up 4% a year, and this was in 2007, so that's 29% this year. That's 1/3 of all the fatal teenagers wrecks in vehicles are because they're on a cell phone. If you want to make our streets safer, without a doubt, you'll be passing this bill as fast as you put red flecks through. And the only other thing I have to say is, if the city has any more money to throw away, I see they lost their suit against Ross County Water. They can make the checks out to William M. Barnhart, 373 McKellar, and I'll gladly cash them and spend it and not give the city anything back in return.
Mr. Barnhart, the community expressions, I agree with you there. I had 3 of them delivered at my house, 1 in my front yard shrubs, 1 in my driveway, and 1 on my garage apron. So, yeah. Anyone else want to address council this evening?
I'm William Laux, 385 West 5th Street, and I want to say you might want to go to Mineral County and look at the February 3rd appeals hearing and see how much of a sham those things really are. Thank you very much.
I would like an opinion from the president. One subject was limited to 15 minutes. Has that been consumed? This is Richter, 343 East Water.
No, it hasn't. You have 5 minutes.
Well, I'm going to have to come back at another time because what I got to say is going to take longer than that.
Well, it's 5 minutes per person, so each time you only get 5 minutes. So that's council rules. I didn't make the rules. I just followed them.
Okay. I assume you probably have other pressing business after the public communication is shut down. Is that, you have other issues?
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you try to hold an hour's worth of timing?
No, not necessarily. Just we follow our agenda.
Okay. Well, I guess either I'm going to have to cut a lot of words out, do a lot of abbreviations, or else come back at another time and give it a second chance. So we'll try later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else wish to address council this evening? Okay, we will move on then to our agenda, old business. Council members, the old business, it needs to be brought up, discussed. None? Okay. Mr. Falson, any correspondence or petitions?
Yes, Mr. President, I did receive a letter from Mary Ann Miola, the clerk of council, city of Middleburg Heights, and she provided a copy of their council's resolution expressing the city's concern over the failure of ODOT to inform the city that ODOT had agreed to reduce the contractual obligations of its road salt vendor, and therefore would be unable to meet its contractual commitments to the city of Middleburg Heights. That was sent because it was felt council members would be interested in that. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right. Thank you. New business. Mrs. Malone.
Thank you, President Schultz. I would like to request to excuse Mrs. Henderson and Mr. Bonner this evening.
Okay. Second by Mr. Trutchell.